Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be watercoloring a GaLaXy sunset type of scene, and I already put some tape down and now I just have to make some paint colors. So I have all of these watercolor paints and I'm just dumping them out, looking at my colors, and then I'm choosing some colors so that way I can try and mix some of them and make new colors. So yeah. Now that I've filled up those two water cups, I'm making some paint colors. I wanted to have some purples, some greens, and blues. And maybe even a little bit of pink. I just wanted to take this slight interval to ask anyone who's not subscribed to please subscribe because I really appreciate it. Okay, so there's all my paint colors. There's one I actually haven't mixed yet right there, but let's get started. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but I wanted the middle to be a little bit lighter. And so I put a little bit of white in the middle there. And then I started adding some more colors. I'm using pink, and I'm kind of trying to blend it, but like I said, I want the middle to be lighter. Now I'm starting to use the bluish purplish color that I made, and this is where it's going to be a little bit darker, so I'm kind of sort of shading it a little bit and just putting it around all the edges and everything. But then I put some in the middle where I wanted the highlight to be, and
yeah, I had to fix that because I didn't like it.
And I was just kind of adding more to the colors, blending them a little bit more to give them more depth and everything, and kind of just make them look cool. And, how to add in the other colors. There was a darker purple, and that goes in the very edges because we're going to be putting some trees and everything. And I even put some on the top there. Just a little bit. And I realized I forgot all about the color green that I had made, and I thought it would
look pretty cool.
So I added some of it. And while I was actually painting this, I was wondering if it was a mistake or not, because you can't see it as well on camera, but it was starting to look the tiniest bit brown where I put it. But I think it was just because it was wet, because when it started drying, it ended up looking pretty good. I also just added water to spaces where I wanted to blend it more and make it maybe even a little bit lighter.
And then for some reason I added the
lighter color on the edges, and then I had to darken it up again because it didn't belong there, but here's a mini time lapse of me painting it. And now the background was mostly done, but I was just adding a few more little details and just a little bit more colors. You can see I'm adding a little bit more green.
3, 2, 1.
And some white, because I really want those highlights in there to pop, you know? And then finally, I started on the trees, and I tried to make the ones on the edges really big, and the ones in the middle really small. So now I'm making the rest of the trees, and to kind of give the picture more
life,
I made the trees really short in the middle, and then they progressively get taller once you get to the sides. And it really gives it some
life.
And then I added some lighter trees there and some stars. And then I was taking the paint off, and I realized that a whole bunch of color got on the sides. So at first I thought, maybe it looks cool, but then
no.
So I went over with some white Posca pen, and I tried to just do that, but I realized it kind of didn't look nice. So after I finished doing that, I decided I would do a cool pattern. And first I went over a little bit more with the white
Posca pen and
everything. And here's me just showing it. What do you guys think? Think it looks pretty cool?
No.
And then I started with this cool pattern, and it's kind of like a braid.
Wow.
And I think it ended up looking pretty cool. I actually really like it. But I did do it in pencil first because I didn't want to make any mistakes like I did before. And I had to outline it in black marker, and then I did this really cool looking effect, and it makes it look shiny. And you kind of just color the edges and don't really color the middle much. And that's what it's looking like so far. And I'm just doing this over the entire watercolor triangle. And I really love the way it turned out. Almost done. Just doing the last 3 pieces, and here I am on the last one. Oh my gosh, I was so happy to be done. Even though it's really fun doing these, I was
So happy to be done with it.
And there it is. Here's the finished product. Thank you so much to everyone who watched and is watching. Bye!